between the stars tonight. Just me and static light. Another message sent, another signal bent into the void again. They say I'm crazy running, but they don't see what's coming when we rise, when we fly. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. Way home. Commands across the deck. Another world to wreck. They think we'll break and fall, but fuck them one and all. My crew stands 10 feet tall. They say we're just pretending, but something's really ending when we rise, when we fly. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. Way home.
Listen up, I ain't your typical captain. Straight up rebel shit. That's what's happening. Got my crew behind me. Loyalty unmatched. Every system we hit leaves the empire scratched. They can track us, try to trap us in the forces, but we got something stronger than the resources. Yeah, we scatter stars, but we shine together through the darkest nights. We only get better. This ain't about power or some grand design. It's about family, the ones who stand in line, ready for whatever comes, whatever price. Cause this right here, this is worth the sacrifice.
And when you're scared, I'm scared too, but that's what makes this crew so true. Together we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're unfucking stoppable. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. We're finding our way home. We're not lost in space. This is our way home. This is our way home.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rebellion. It's great to see you all again. Hopefully you're all doing well today on this Monday morning. We are on our school break for winter, so finally get to be here early enough on a Monday to do some Conquest from the start. Sorry, just getting everything set up. Hey Adam, how are you doing? Good afternoon to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Use up some of my energy while we wait a little bit. If you haven't already and you're watching it over on the YouTube side of things, make sure you give the stream a like and a sub. Help the channel grow, be notified whenever we go live. I'll do all that later. Yeah, so I did spend some crystals and stuff to get up to 35. And then I bought the $30 pack to get to 5-star. So very light whaling and the crystals to get her there. So to catch everybody up on a little bit of what GAC is looking like, after yesterday, we had our 5 o'clock stream, we did our attacking, and he kind of came in, did his battle there, beat Queen Amidala, and then dropped her and it looks like he's done. So it's looking like a W for GAC. And I'll take that. Yeah, not so chosen anymore. He lost to the rebellion. As they should. You know, Vader was the chosen one. In the end, who really beat Vader? We do have ads going over on Twitch, so before we get into Conquest or anything, we're gonna take this moment. Go grab a drink. Go to the bathroom if you have to. But we'll get into everything else when Twitch gets back from the ads. And again, if you're over on YouTube and you haven't, hit that like, hit that sub button. Help the channel grow. If you're over on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button to be notified whenever we go live. And if you want to support the channel and sub, I would greatly appreciate any subs we could get. I still gotta get an ad break thing here. Sorry, adjusting some of my levels here while we're on break. Alright, they should be back in a very shortly. Very shortly, come on. And if you're watching over on YouTube and you would like to see this Wampa go up to Relic 10, 500 subs, and that 9 will go up to a 10, then we will have a Relic 10 Wampa. So if you want to see that, make sure you sub over on YouTube. And welcome back to everybody over on Twitch. We could go ahead and get into some Conquest. I did set everything up. I haven't touched it other than accepting the hard, and then I got the pass for it. So we can at least start to get the Conquest pass stuff. I don't ever do the plus anymore. now that I have all the characters, so it's pointless to do that. So let's go ahead and get into this. Again, I have the pass. We have a certain defeat, opportunistic support, and solid intel. I don't care for any of these really. So the big thing that we want to rush here, and the big thing to think about now that I've had the conquest to kind of like see how this one was gonna go. This is what you want to get. Where is the not booming voice? This one here. The F-34T training droids. This is something that you want to make sure that you rush to get. And then you could kind of focus on other things when you get this. Because once that is into your arsenal, you could take that, and what that does is it makes it so enemies can't go below 1%. So if you take that and you go in, and all these feats here and in all these areas that are like take 50 bonus turns, attempt to inflict potency down 50 times, all that kind of stuff you can do with the F-34, because you could just go right in with that equipped and then pow everything, and without them being able to die, he's just gonna rack up all those things. And if you let it like get close to timing out, or time it out, because it's gonna time out, it does allow for insta kills. So if you have an insta kill on the way there, that is doable, but with that will just knock all those feats off very quickly, because POW does everything in here. So to make sure that you have POW able to do that, that would be huge. So I'm going to be trialing that out a little bit. I'm going to be more focused on like the Captain Silvo surviving and defeating enemies with Han, with any Han. These are going to be what I focus on over like these. This is easy. This would be a Jabba thing to, or not a Jabba, a Gungan thing. Gungans take this out really quickly. So we will start with Han. Just try to get this done. So we will go with CLS. Where is Han? There. Now, I like to go for Candace because he could just go off and just destroy people. So, taking him down.
We're certainly lucky that you're on our side.
Now we want to get over. Hopefully Han got a couple of those. Alright, he got one of them.
My goodness, your skills are quite impressive.
I normally would go CLS for those translations, but I'm just trying to keep it so Han could get all the attacks in.
My dear, dear. My goodness.
This is gonna be a pretty slow one to get. We're getting 1 kill each time with him. You know what, let's go with the pirate one. I like doing Smee there. Where are you, fives? There you are. Me is such a beast. We'll take out Echo. Now this is definitely the wrong kill order. You want to make sure you get over here first, but obviously I can't get to him. So tech just goes last. But normally he's your #1 priority. How'd your profit already? There's that. Alright, we have Amplify Agony. We have a weak spot. And another weak spot. Amplify Agony is nice. But I like weak spot better. I like weak spot better. Alright, go for Canderous. From here, it really doesn't matter. Take out Karth, Juhani, sure. Alright, and actually we could toss that on. Alright. She's gone. Now we're gonna go on Anakin. And there's another 18. Gotta love those stranger shards. Alright, take out gas. Down goes fives. Down goes Rex. Alright, we're at 5 out of 10 battles there. "20 battles of bounty hunters." That one actually takes a while. Have to call allies with boom voice. We gotta get boom voice for that. 40 battles with Keller and Beck. That I like to use Quadme for. Again, accuracy you could get with Quadme. That'll take all that down. This one we've already done. Alright, let's start taking away on bounty hunters, because the bounty hunter one is just a drag. It's just long. So what you could do here for this one is go there, there, and then Embo. It does leave Lando off, but it is still a Jabba team. And this will rack up the ones pretty quickly. Alright, again, I like to take out tech first. Ooh. And then Echo. And then Hunter. Oh, this one's so dragged out. Come on, I gotta get over on Tarkin again. Trying to get him before he does his AoE. Perfect. Okay, DSC or DCT. Ah. Way to go, Boba. Okay, just commit to that, sure. Win with Brutus and win with Mace Windu. So this is how I generally win these. Unless I have to use a full squad of whatever. It's boom. Brutus. Mace. Dispel. Done. Okay, so we got a certain defeat. Unstable decelerator. Power. I gotta go for power. I won't ever use either one, but just for now, I'll put some power. Okay, perfect. He went down. Take you down. Once you reach this point, it really doesn't matter who goes where. Alright, so we're gonna take the power. Let's go ahead and put it on now, and we could remove it later. Alright, finally through fives. Ewoks. Okay. Good old Ewoks. Little murder bears. Oof. Poor Chief. These poor bears. Poor little murder bears. So in this situation, I always like to go for the healer. Always take out the healer. Alright, over on kicks. Alright, and then after that I go AoEs. Just so that way Boosh isn't getting destroyed. And now Brutus puts out high offense, but it's really doesn't matter. Alright, go over here on Hux. How is everybody doing today? We got a pretty quiet chat right now. Go on, Phasma. Making short work of everyone. Alright, let's go ahead and look ahead. We have a stack and fervor. We're gonna take stack and fervor. Alright, go here. Always go for Finn first. Alright, and then Poe. See if we get R2 out first. At this point, they're both tanks. Just... Alright, take the stacking fervor. This turn meter train is going to suck to try to beat. Let's take out Piet first. Come on, alright. Now you're gonna stay down. Alright, then we're gonna go over to Veers. No, we have yet to see the Rancor at all. Alright, they have one more battle left in them. Maybe I'll try to see it here. Let's go Gungans. Show you how quickly the assist can go. Or the out of turn attacks. Wait, I want to go over here. $41. I don't know how this is gonna work. Padme is usually an issue with a lot of teams. Go over here first. Perfect. Just saying. Alright, so we're gonna use our Java team here. And then hopefully they could get through Candaris quickly because he's going to get off a ton of attacks here. Yep, he's just gonna go off. Doing Cander's things, yep. Perfect. Alright. Now we can work. Hit bounty, and boom. Alright, so now we're just to continue with the bounty hunter. So I find his work really, not really well, but decently is going Bosk with Grief and Mando, and then Zuckuss and Forlum. It's working okay. Ewoks are gonna take their million turns. Get Tana. Okay, one's down. Let's go for Logray. Ooh, who do we blast? Tebow. Leaders Dissolve. That is perfect. Full squad of pirates. Only light side. Let's go over here. Down goes Finn. Alright, now she works the same way as GL Ray. Now we could take her down. Get our leaders dissolve. And then full light side, we could just do anything really. Where is Jin? They're just gonna tear right through this. So this is a R10, R9 Drogon, R8 R2, R9 Admiral, and R7 Jin. Okay. He's Omega and Batcher, screw that. Buff immunity. Take the solid intel. We're almost through. Oh. Oh, we could hit anyone here. We're gonna take out Kelleran. Because Kelleran could be a little pain in the butt. Now for some Grievous. I hate Grievous. Alright. Go on. What? There, can't bring anybody back now. Good job, suck ass. Let's go over here. Perfect. Saved us that 3-star. Phew. And then here's how we deal with Inquisitors. Geos. Auto. I think the bounty hunters are gonna do this. Let's test something. I want to see how the new mall works here, because mine isn't really all that great. So let's throw Star Killer. See, like, mine's at Relic 2, 4-star. And then it's supposed to be Vasas and Juhani. Let's see how their team works. The Relic 2 Spider Mall. It's my first time using Mall. Alright, so what I like to do is you get the insta-kill here when he has 250 more speed. So as soon as you use this attack, you gain 5 speed or 50 speed the first time you use it, and then 1 speed plus 1 per each relic amplifier level after, with a max of 10. He is a relic 10, so we're just going to basic. We have the alert. There we go. Now he should have all of his speed and everything, and that was a big hit. That actually went really well. Weak spot, evasive technique, blind side. I guess we'll take the evasive technique. I'm not gonna equip it, but let's just stick with this team. Let's use this for a bit. See how this works. I should have basic there. I'm curious to see how he's gonna work in the later rounds of this with that mall. Alright, let's go back to the stranger. And this really is like an under gear, like Relic 2, Relic 5. Juhani is Relic 5 without the Omicrons. So there's really not a, like, Starkiller and Stranger are built, but that's about it here. Alright, let's get that speed. And every time somebody here uses a special, he gets called to assist. Cleanse everything. Hey Boogie, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well there, Boogie. Alright. Pirates. Get the speed up. Ooh, that was a big hit. Even at 60% in Relic 2, Maul's still holding up really well. Speed. Alright, go after 5s. I could get him relic higher and get all those stars and actually put like relics into the other two. This team would go far. Win without using any Jedi, Sith, or Ufus. Win with a full squad of Spectres. This is generally where I would go Jabba. This is generally where I go Jabba. or bounty hunters, but can't use those. Let's have some fun here, and we'll go Mandalorians. I don't think you have any. Nope. All right, let's have a little fun with some Mandos. Mandos versus Mandos. Mine are a lot quicker, higher relict.
No. 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 No.
Go into poop stance.
No. No, no. No. No.
And 40 days, all right there. Alright, then we need full team of Spectres. Just gonna be Glat. I like calling in Sabine. I know a lot of people generally go like Hazara or Hera. I just know that she gives off a lot of offense. Like, she's got a lot of power. All right, we do have ads on the way in 1 minute, so we will take a little bit of a break here. Figure out what we want to use for a data disc. We're going Zealous Ambition. Is there a different Zealous? Is there a blue? Nope. All right, we're gonna go Zealous Ambition. Period. That's the one we're missing. We need that one. So, we do have ads on the way in 1 minute. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. Again, 500 subscriptions and we will R10 our Wampa. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button, get notified whenever we go live. You don't want to miss anything good, so make sure you hit that follow button. And if you're on the YouTube side of things, or if you don't want an ad, you can always sub. That is an option to get rid of ads. And we will take a break because I don't want anybody to miss anything. So if go to the bathroom, take a quick break, go grab a drink. Then we will get back to it when the ads are over. But we are going to be taking Zealous Ambition here. That's going to be it, because that's part of the primary stuff that I go with. And we have a really small crowd today. Oh, it looks like everybody's going. We got Tass, we got Vexy, we got Nooch, and Scribe. Everybody's going right now. Alright, so we do have ads going on. Again, we will pause here for the people in ads, and we will get back to it shortly. I am going to go refill my water, and I will be right back. Alright, ads should be wrapping up here very shortly. Alright, and ads are back. That was some perfect timing. Alright, Zealous Ambition. We're 100% going Zealous Ambition. So, get right on over here. Where is my stranger? Let's have some more fun with him. Everybody knows my love for the stranger. Star Killer. Oh shit. All the way to the bottom. Alright. Got some Star Killer versus Star Killer going on over here. Beat up. Alright, now we gotta take out Mar. Just destroyed. Alright, we'll get our Zealous Ambition right there. Perfect. Alright, Stranger versus some Bad Batch. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, let's get over to tech. Alright, get some more Satil. Man, look at him go. Maul is straight up tanking those hits. He's sitting at like 20% at Relic too, just tanking it all. Alright, get that basic. Ah, dang it. You know what? Let's get... Can we get the revive? Perfect. Perfect. Revive came in clutch. I doubt I'm 250 quicker than him. Oh, you know what? Special 2 would have killed her if it was the last one. It's an insta. Alright, 10% energy. Let's see how we go here. Maul's still hanging in there really well. Alright, there's that 50 per speed. That was the worst smart that could have happened. Alright, as long as she stays alive, we're not gonna 3-star it, but... Alright, that is 10%. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I need my 3-star though. So let's just... It doesn't matter really. Remember it was Bad Batch. Care for Bad Batch. No tanks. Well, the no tanks are... And... this is your no tank team. This is gonna get crazy when they start stealing all the buffs that Powder gets. Wow. Good job, Quadman. Alright, this is... I know I like to save them, but this is because of... strictly because I'm trying to... save, to get the no tank one. What was this on? Alright. Oh, we got a War of Attrition. Perseverance. Guard and Penetrate. Okay, we're gonna take that War of Attrition. This is actually a good one. I had this on last time. It actually does really well. I'm just gonna save it right now because I have one spot left, and it's gonna be Booming Voice when I get it, which is going to take the place of something in here. The War of Attrition is a really nice one. Okay, Sabine. Okay, Sabine. Okay, Sabine. Where is all these bonus attacks? Every time she takes a bonus attack, it should be a 50% chance that he takes one. Between these two taking bonus attacks, it gets really annoying. For next time that happens, I'm gonna start counting and just see how much, like, how many times she goes before Pow gets one. Let's get over here on Kiadi Mundi. Qui-Gon. There we have it. There's our accuracy up 80 times. That's why I said, like, if you could put that F-34 on that data disc on, and then just let, like, a fully stamina POW team just go to town on everything, he will get you all those buffs and just knock them off super quickly. He is so good. Alright, let's see what we have for the boss here. Old Republic and 5 surviving. 501st. Perfect. Okay. Take out Death Trooper. Get that armor shred in. And then Old Republic. Take the certain defeat. And then I like to go there and go. It could beat Malik, it could beat this. It is really struggling right now, though. Revan is struggling. All right, now we're cooking. Gall of Steel. All right. You know what? We actually have a arena climb here. Rewards in 22 minutes, so let's try to jump up here a little bit. This is Relic 10 primarily.
Hey, get back here.
Go over here. Man, they went right after. Would you stop going after him? Stop going after him. They would do that. Alright, come on, Jin. I need you to take a turn. I need you to take a turn, Jin. Come on. I needed that revive.
We're certainly lucky that you're on our side.
Okay, if we can... Ah. Well, we're not doing shit there, so whatever. Alright, what to use here? This one is this. Oh, you know what? We got the bounty hunters still. Let's get one more battle in with them. Oh, it's against Sith. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, darn. Are we gonna win this one? Alright, go bounty hunters. So I'm gonna finish the bounty hunters off tomorrow because with only the 6 times left for it that we need, that'll take care of that. Kellerin is simply going to be whenever we can get that. We've only got 46 more people, 44 more people to get here before we get our F32 or 34. So Kellerin being in that Quadmate team that I use is going to be used in that a lot. And then at that point, it's just going to be quickly ticking things off and we will be able to be good. Everybody's streaming right now. Having only 600 crystals. I think I'm gonna call it there for the day. I will do more tomorrow. Just way too many people streaming right now. So see who is over on the YouTube side. It looks like we have Rabid Beaver. Rabid Beaver is going to be doing some GAC, so if you're watching over on YouTube, I'm going to drop the link for Rabid Beaver's YouTube. Is he streaming over here too? Yes, he is. So, if you're watching it over on Twitch, we are going to do the raid over to Rabid Beaver as well. Okay. So, thank you all for watching. If you've tuned in today, I really appreciate it. Make sure you go check out Rabid Beaver. Say hi, he's about to do some GAC. And yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to give that like, give that sub. That way we can hit 500. And remember that rebellions are built on hope.